right, it's Jay today and Gwen tomorrow, and we're back on another adventure. So with that, the plan is that I'm going to take Lee Highway to 153 south, and then 75 south to 24 west to 27 north. And then I'm going to get off at the Signal Mountain exit and go up the W road to the top. And then I'm going to make a trip over to the general store in Saudi Daisy. So we'll see how that plans out. That's the plan right now. We'll go from there. So it is currently about 2:11 on a Friday. So I don't know what to expect for the traffic. Again, it's like March, what is it, March 10th? March 10th at about 2:12 now. So again, it's a Friday, so I guess I don't know what to expect for the traffic. I know through Hickson it's probably going to be crazy on 153 if I was going that way. However, I'm not currently right now. So I suspect the traffic to be kind of stop and go, I would think. Again, because it is, at least by the 75-24 split, I expect stop and go. The rest of it, I'm not sure. I guess we'll see how it goes and go from there. So, all right, we're off. The general store is on top of the mountain. I can't remember the name. Is it Monte Lake, I think? But I don't know the mountain name. So, but it's up there and it's behind Saudi Daisy, up on top of the mountain. I can't remember the proper name of what that mountain is called. However, there is videos that I show you the outside of that general store. However, I've never really been inside. So today, the plan is to go inside that general store. And take a look at it. So again, traveling on our way over there, kind of a roundabout way. The GPS is probably not liking this or agreeing with this because there's other closer routes. But again, I wanted to bring you guys along on a journey. And as you can see, traffic right now is getting a little bit heavy up here. But we haven't even made it to the highway yet. So, but we'll see what happens when we get up here and then go from there. So. It says that it's about 18 miles from here, or 25 minutes. I'm guessing a 25 minutes isn't, that's not going to happen. But who knows? So. All right, we are heading on 153. This is the last highway before you get to 75. But anyway, so it's 153 south to 75 south, and then obviously the 75-24 split, and then 24 west, and then 27 north. It looks like something's on fire back behind us. There's a lot of black smoke or gray smoke. I'm not sure where at back there. Maybe on 153 further down, but I don't know because I didn't go that way. So. Let's see how the traffic is today. And we got to get over. seeing some brake lights up here. Let's get over to this lane so I don't get stuck, because up here I can only imagine. I'm suspecting Atlanta traffic's going to be fine. It's just the traffic going 24 west on 75 south here at the split, like it normally is. This traffic always is bottleneck here. Nothing normal, or I should say nothing out of the normal, considering this is a spot where it's always like this. Well, we're not stopped, so that's cool. So, oh, what are those? And as you can see, still bottleneck. If you ask people about this split here in Chattanooga, it's like they get I don't know the proper term, but I've asked people about it and they've gotten irate with it because it's poorly designed and it really hasn't changed anything because there's still a bottleneck here. I mean, obviously you can see the traffic going 75 south towards Atlanta is fine, but nothing has changed for 24 west here. It's still a hot mess, as you can see right now, and it only gets worse as you get going. So again, it's 2 lanes coming off 75, merging into 1 lane, and then merging up here. There's 3 lanes of traffic, but it's just, as you can see, you know. And it doesn't help with all the other oncoming traffic from the city coming onto the highway. And if there's an accident or a vehicle stalled on the side of the road, that's just another thing to add to what's already going on. So, so it's not too bad. We're moving. Not too shabby. And it doesn't look like there's any other slowdowns according to the GPS. Again, just there. But nowhere else according to what I'm looking at. Maybe when we get up by the Missionary Ridge, it looks like there's a little bit of a spot, but I mean, if 32 miles an hour is a slowdown, I mean, I'll take it, because we're still moving. So And that actually, I think that curve drops down to 40, so it's not too big of a deal. Looks like the traffic in the other lane is definitely bottlenecked up here too. Moving along pretty slow up there. Oh yeah. Look at that traffic over on the other side going 75 or 24 east to 75 there. I just wonder how many people plan that extra 15, 20, 30 minutes, an hour more. Like if they're traveling from, like, let's say Knoxville, or not Knoxville, but Nashville to Atlanta, and like, all right, well, make sure you plan an extra hour and 30 minutes, or 30 minutes or whatever, to get around Chattanooga, because you're going to be dealing with this. I know before we moved down here, Chattanooga, out of all the spots that we would go from, Milwaukee, Chicago, Indianapolis, Louisville, Kentucky, Nashville, Chattanooga was always a spot that we would get hung up in for, 45 minutes to an extra hour before we got to Atlanta. And then Atlanta would be another spot too, so that the traffic wasn't always the greatest. So as me and Gwen actually refer to Atlanta as bumper and tire land, because they're everywhere. I mean, yeah, so a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And that's probably only because I put the camera on. Seems like every time I put the camera on, like, traffic seems to be better. So, kind of funny. So this isn't bad at all, but again, it's not even rushing. It's only 2:25, so it's not bad traffic for what time it is. But ideally, like on a Friday, I feel like you can't really judge Friday traffic anyway, because it seems like it's always bad. But today, not so bad. I mean, I would guarantee that there's a lot of slowdowns up 75 east on the other side of Moccasin Bend. But like, as you can see right here, this is not bad. Somebody lost a chair. I just wonder if this highway was straight, if the traffic would be this bad. I think that all the turns add into a lot of slowdowns. I mean, well, that one turn back there, that curve, was 40 miles an hour. So as you can see, that could definitely lower, lowering the speed or whatever. Then everybody's braking, when they're going around that, and then it just builds up and builds off of that. So and again, 27 will be fine. 24 going west around Moccasin Bend, I'm suspecting it's going to be like this for quite some time. Actually, it'll probably only be like this after Browns Ferry Road, and then it clears up. For some reason, that's always like that. All right, so we're heading towards 27. See, traffic's not bad over here. However, going 25 south back that way, back the other way, I'm suspecting that traffic will get built up a little bit during rush hour to the farthest left lane on the other side. The ones that are going 24 west. That one always seems to get backed up, so that's kind of a cool little bug right there. This is our exit coming up here in about another mile and a half. there's a single mountain exit. And I believe the road we're taking will be the Mountain Creek Road. And then obviously to the W Road. I'm gonna stop for a minute to get some other stuff put on the car real quick once we get over here. And then we'll go from there. So you're doing up some construction over here. So I haven't been back up these mountains since the storm we had was 2 weeks ago. But they said the road was back open up like within a day, I think, or 2 days after the big storm we had. So shouldn't be any issues. So so this is Mountain Creek Road. Alright, so I've got to put some stuff together and then we're going to start heading up. go. And that's what I want. This is Jaytoday&Gwentomorrow. It's another day. That means another adventure. So we're going to head up the W road. I'll have two perspectives, one from the car and one from out here. Going up there, and when we get up to the W road, I'm going to stop and take a picture of it down so that way you can see the hairpin turns. And then we're going to head over to the general store, which I believe is on Monta Lake, off of Monta Lake. But I don't remember the name of the mountain. It's behind Sawney Daisy. So with that, let's get going. I'll see you guys at the end. Alright, so we're gonna go up the W road. It's about 2:40, so I don't know how bad the traffic's gonna be up there. But maybe there's people coming off work, so I guess we'll see. Of course, we got a school bus right here that we gotta stop for. I feel like he's letting everybody off that bus. There's no more kids on that bus. Everybody's getting off at this stop. All right, and we're off and running. Oh, and traffic is definitely backed up. Look at that, coming off the W Road and Mountain Creek Road. You can see where some trees have fell recently. Says do not cross the double yellow line. They had caution tape there too, so I'm guessing there was a bunch of trees that were down up here, and they were preventing people from going up here, so they put that yellow tape there so people wouldn't go any further. But I don't know how the people that were living up here would be able to get down, so maybe it was only open to traffic that was within this area. That's interesting. There's a tree that looks like it fell. Oh, a couple ones up there too. Just stay up there, don't fall down here. So the W Road isn't really that bad if people take their turns and share and be patient. Oh yeah, there's a huge tree that fell right there across the road. That is huge. If people would just take their time and be patient and not, you know, sit there and honk and drive in other people's lanes, it wouldn't be that bad because the roads are so narrow. right, we're almost up to the point of no return, meaning that once you go up here, there's no way of really actually coming out unless you go back the other way. I mean, there's no way of actually really turning around in here without causing a little bit of commotion with the other traffic. So you kind of got to just grin it and go for it. Yeah, there was a lot of trees that were down up here. You can see all the ones on the side. Okay, there's traffic stopped up there. Got some water coming down. Got some more water, running water. Oh, all kinds of running water today. A little bit of traffic, not too bad. Not too shabby. Nothing that we can't handle. We've done this many times. And that is the W road. All right, so I'm gonna get some video here, guys. Give me a second to get stuff situated. As you can see, that's what the W road looks like right there. The road's on top of the other roads, and then people stopping because the roads are so narrow and the pinch turns. So again, that's what people deal with. When you're on top of the world and there's nowhere else to look other than down, this is a W road. We'll watch them come up here and then we're going to take off because I don't want to get ticket because of where I'm parked. There you go. All right, we're back. got to put the location in, so bear with me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Got it now. This is East Brow Road that we're on up here. This runs like along the whole upper mountain right here. With no guardrail. Look at that view. Man, is that just awesome. Wow. Such a cool view.